What up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm Anthony TV. Look, do me a favor, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me, like this video, and drop a comment if you got a comment, man. Look, I'm done for the day, guys. I got to a little rough start. My trailer was about an hour late, and I had 2 stops added to my route. Starting out today, we had one account ordered a lot of cases a day, so my manager told me they had to move some stops around to accommodate for that customer. So I end up picking up 2 stops. So those 2 stops on the front end of my route, you know, that pushed me behind as well. But at the end of the day, man, we got it done. So I'm done now at my hotel, man. As you can see, the sign right there. But I wanted to make this quick video for the new drivers who asked me, how do I know what stops to go to? And how do I know how to find the stops? So I'm gonna answer that question, or those questions, today, man. So this envelope I'm holding right now, and these papers on top, I got them turned over for, you know, privacy reasons, but these are invoices to all my customers, and it's also a manifest in here. So this is what the drivers get when they start their routes out in the morning. Actually, this envelope is inside of our trailer. I'm at a drop yard location, so if you at a DC or something like that, or, you know, yeah, actual DC, then you know, your envelopes might be inside the building. But our transit guys, they normally just leave our paperwork, our envelopes, inside of our trailers. So anyway, this is what we grabbed. It's got all of our, like I said, customer invoices inside his envelopes, got the manifest, and it's got, you know, directions. It's got notes for every customer. You know, it tells you where you need to store the cases, in the freezer, in the cooler, in the dry. It tells you where you need to park, and all of that type stuff. Now, with all that being said, let me say this. A lot of times the notes may not be accurate 100%, or they need to be updated. So there may be times where you can't always rely on the notes that's in the manifest for these customers, right? So in that case, you know, you may end up having to call a manager or ask somebody at the customer location, you know, where you need to park, or where cases need to be stored, or things of that nature, if you have to, if the notes aren't updated or accurate. So but the addresses, the phone numbers, you know, the customer names and all that information is actually on the invoices. So, and it's actually on the cases too. We have labels that we scan on the cases, and the names of the customers and the addresses are on the labels as well. So you got that information on the invoices and also on the cases that we deliver. So that's how you find that out. Now, if you've never been on a route before and it's not your route, and, you know, if you don't have an assigned route, when you get out of training, you may end up, you know, bouncing around from route to route, kind of covering everybody's route. And that's, you know, that probably can be a little challenging, especially for a new driver starting out, you know, kind of bouncing around and things of that nature. And so you may have to use your GPS. I would suggest that you use a trucker GPS instead of, like, you know, Google Maps or something like that. Just because you don't want to be going down a residential road that, you know, trucks can't travel on. So if you're using a trucker GPS like Hammer, you can check Hammer out. You can get it at the App Store. It's 100% free, but it's a trucker GPS, and it's pretty cool. You can actually select what type of you know, truck you hauling or you driving, you know, whether it's drive-in, flatbed, refrigerated. It'll process like the it'll let you know what tolls are at, low bridges, the weight of the vehicle and all that type stuff. So it kind of processes all that information basically to get the right route for you to travel on in your tractor trailer, man. So definitely look at Hammer as a trucker GPS. It's some other ones out there, but Hammer is 100% free. Some of the other ones you may have to buy a subscription, or they have, like, you know, trial periods and stuff like that. Then after the trial period, like I said, you have to buy like a monthly subscription or something. So just do your research on the trucker GPS, but that's what I would recommend instead of Google Maps, because like I said, you don't want to be going, you know, Google Maps may take you in the neighborhood thinking that you're in a regular vehicle, a car or something. So just be careful with that. But yeah, you may have to GPS your routes when you're starting out, or at least till you get your own route. So, you know, and that's another nice thing about having your own route. If you coming out of training and you actually getting trained on the route that you're gonna be on, then, you know, after, you know, a week or two, you should know that route pretty well if it's gonna be your actual route. But any routes that you're pretty much just covering, then yeah, you most likely gonna have to use GPS to get to those customers. And so, you know, just make sure you read your notes on your manifest and all that beforehand, so you know what streets you need to go on to get to the customer, where you have to unload the cases at, all of that type of information. But that's all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to cover that because I was asked the question, you know, how do I know where to go? And, you know, how do I know where to park? And all of that. And it was one more question too. I forgot already. If I think about it later, I may bring it up in another video, but it was something else that I wanted to cover. I can't remember. But if I think about it some other time, I'll bring it up in another video. But that's what I want to let you guys know. So there you have it. That's how we know. Addresses, customer names, all that are on the invoices. And most food service companies have a similar setup. So it's, you know, it's pretty much the same at most of them. There may be some that do things a little bit different, but I'm just speaking on Gordon Food Service. That's how we do it. If you guys do something different, just let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. Look, man, I'm gonna get out of here, walk into this hotel, man. But listen, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me, like this video, and drop a comment if you got a comment. Until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.